Ta-da! Hey guys, this is Michelle Savacci here with another really awesome Savacci 2-minute quick tip for permanent makeup. This lesson is on skin undertones and all the other variables that play a role in you as an artist choosing the perfect color pigment. So please enjoy. We put a lot of hard work into this. Yes, it's a little over 2 minutes, but there is nothing I could have chopped out. So anyway, please enjoy. Cosmetic tattoo color theory is not just looking at someone's skin and matching it to the Fitzpatrick scale and then matching that to a color pigment. This lesson is about cosmetic tattoo undertones, the use of the term warm and cool for a classification system, and what skin variables complicate this process and other things to think about so that you may choose the correct pigment for your client as an artist. What we want to do as an aesthetic tattoo artist is to be able to look at someone's natural coloring and be able to choose a pigment that gives us the most desirable healed result. What complicates this process, though, is that it isn't just a single sun sensitivity classification system. All skin is aging, changing thickness and dryness. Circulation over time will change, causing it to look more dull or patchy in color. Also becoming more sensitive to internal and external forces, causing inflammation and allergic responses not seen as often in younger, healthier skin. Understanding permanent cosmetic color theory is so much more than learning how to operate a color wheel made for an entirely different industry for digital, painting, and printing. Good Lord, how have we managed to do this for years? The correct or incorrect pigment choice can create a beautiful look or become a terrible distraction. A technician must be able to first look at a client's skin and then be able to see all of the other variables which play a role in the final pigment's healed result. So let's talk about the variables which can affect the final healed result of our pigment being different than the way that it looks in the bottle. Step 1. We first look at a client's skin and try to decipher the level of coolness. Unlike topical makeup on skin, whatever color implanted under the skin will look cooler. The skin is colorless or gray. The outermost layer of our skin is basically dead or slowly dying, filtering everything beneath the surface. Therefore, every skin tone, regardless of its appearance, will cool a high-quality stable pigment over time. When you have pigments that turn warm, this is due to inferior quality or a pigment composition mix where inorganics and organics separate at different rates over time. Step 2. Pigment composition. Is this a pigment made of organic or inorganic pigment? This will change the intensity or density of the saturation required for the procedure. Also, as mentioned, how pigments will fade or break apart deep in the skin over time. Step 3. Does this client have any previous work, and is correction or removal recommended first before proceeding? If so, what is the level of saturation? Step 4. Technique. Is it being stained with a blade or pushed in with a machine? Step 5. Skin integrity. Skin integrity refers to skin health. A skin integrity issue might mean the skin is damaged, aged, vulnerable to injury, or unable to heal normally, unhealthy in some way structurally. Step 6. Environmental damage. Damage to the integumentary system due to extreme exposure to sun or cold. Step 7. Medications. Many drugs can cause your body to work harder in an effort to flush out toxins, which leads to dry and flaky skin. Smoke may cause flaking and dryness. Dry skin is more prone to blemishes, wounds, and poor healing. Also, drugs and medication may cause swelling and excess fluid retention, all not really great for best tattoo healing results. Looking at all of these important puzzle pieces, we can then properly make adjustments based upon these details and make the most educated choice as a practitioner for the correct pigment color for our clients. We may need to choose a slightly different base color because of poor retention, use modifiers to ensure warmth or to cool work that has faded poorly, or use a lighter pigment to buff out harsh strokes or to blend. We want, as well as our clients are paying us for, beautiful results for as long as possible, not just for a month or two, and certainly not just so we can take the best Instagram photo. As you can see, there are too many factors to just boil it down to 6 or 7 base colors and a short list of Fitzpatrick skin types. Because there are so many variations to the skin, I feel the term pre-modified pigments is a sales gimmick to sell you, the practitioner, on the idea that we can take the independent thought process out of being an artist. More often than not, pigments need to be slightly modified for the best healed result due to everything I've explained here today. So, to conclude this brief lesson on undertones, I believe that all skin is a degree of cool and in fact cooling. To say an individual is warm gives us a false sense of security that we may play in a sense with color pigments that are easier to saturate with, so watch out. The most desired eyebrows are neutral or warm, and since good pigment most often cools down under the skin, feel free, if uncertain, to add a little warmth, even if as just a little insurance. Because black is a smaller pigment particle, it is always easier to cool a warm brow versus trying effortlessly to warm a cool color deep in the skin. As you grow in your art, your ability to predict outcomes will improve. Learn to practice conservatively with light colors and modifiers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Hey guys, I'm Michelle Savacci. I sure hope you enjoyed the video that I showed for you today. If you like what I talked about or how I taught it, please come to a skills events. Please go to thepmucoach.com where myself and other team members of the PMU Coach Collaborative teach monthly skills events and advanced training in Northern California and in Fort Worth, Texas. Anyway, thank you. Make sure to subscribe. See you real soon.
Yeah.